I reckon I'll turn my TikTok off. We got a live to do. Dang it, I missed first because of Daryl. Hey, Daryl. He said tap, tap. Tap, tap, tippity, tap, tap. Daryl, has it stopped snowing up there yet?
Protein never tasted.
Hey, Rumple's here. He said, yellow. Daryl, I've been cold since yesterday. Apparently we've gotten used to it. It's 18 degrees and falling quick. Rumple said, Metal Arts, hello.
Daryl said tap tap. Daryl said ha ha. Rumple said yellow. Daryl says, are you cold yet? Yeah, been that way. Daryl said still flurries.
I missed that one, but it's freezing rain like hell right now.
It's sleet and freezing rain right now.
Dude, why are you shaking?
Because it's cold. Let's see. Daryl said still flurries. Rumple said Metal Art, hello. It's just now telling me that we're live.
It only took a minute or 3. Daryl said 4 hours on the skid loader, fighting the fuel pressure still.
Uh-oh, not good. Why ain't that come in then?
What?
Chat disconnected. Please wait while we reconnect you.
Well, I'm telling you, the internet is took an absolute.
Daryl said Rumple said, hey Pops, what about the RV? Never got a tour of that. Someday maybe. Well, hey, I didn't know.
It's a small tour.
Yeah, didn't know you wanted one, but I'll be glad to do it on a non so nasty day.
Yeah.
Robert said, what up, Randy? This is Robert Herzberg.
Welcome in, Robert.
Daryl says I'll get it sooner or later.
I believe in you.
That's the way we feel. Sooner or later, we'll get things done.
How's that song go? I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Maybe I can convince him to come down to the grill a little bit, and I'll grill a steak.
Let's see. Sunrider said, would you ever read 101 textbooks for philosophy and psychology to learn, say, fundamentals?
I mean,
it wouldn't be bad if I had time. Robert said, can you show me your work jacket?
I have my work jacket on.
It's over there hanging up, buddy. Bob says, Mr. Clean got a hold on us. I know, right? Still clean.
You know, it's warmer up here.
I thought it felt good down there, but I did have my jacket on down there.
You did turn the heater off, right?
I did.
Don't worry, everybody. Don't look now. Randy's got his clothes off.
19 people in here, 10 thumbs up. Come on, everybody, reach over there. 24 people in here, 10 thumbs up. Y'all hit the like button, please. And comment. I don't have anything to read. Come on, talk to me. Robert doesn't say, here it is. Robert said, just said that. KAHA says, I got a better bitch than yours. What's up then? Hey man, I'm glad you got one. Robert said, can I put my work jacket on the hook in your office? You sure can. Rumple said, oh, someone challenged me to read Stephen Hawking's A Brief History of Time. I tapped out after 5 or 6 pages.
Daryl asked if I'm staying here tonight. Yes. Apparently work has not gotten the memo that driving on ice is not like driving on snow. And I work 10 minutes from here or 15 minutes from here in absolute perfect conditions where it's back roads with absolutely no snow plowing and no salt.
Star don't like all this mess either. Daryl said, Star, no politics. Oh, that ain't politics. That's just what's on the ground. Kalha says,
Robert said, can I put my work jacket beside Randy in the office? Absolutely, buddy.
Rubble said, I later got educated by that there are probably 4 or 5 people on the planet who can actually understand that book, Pops. I'm probably not one of them.
Sterlo sent a saluting emoji.
Who did?
Sterlo.
Evidently, we're not seeing the same thing.
Did you translate something? Have you not read his name?
I am.
Okay.
I see what you're saying there.
Okay. Splooger said, how's the storm going there? Nothing but frozen rain now.
Robert said, how's the weather? Shitty.
Cold.
Man.
Bullshit. Over.
Nee says, your son looks like he's beating his shin.
What in the world is up with your mind?
Shin? Well, he is. It does. Oh, you got your shoe on wrong. Looks like you got your shoe foot turned around backwards. 23 people, 12 thumbs up.
You can smell my foot now. We'll tell you, if we keep the camper as we did last night, I'll be fine. If we run out of gas, I'm gonna be little city spaghetti.
See, NA says, why don't you go finish your project instead of sitting here staring at me? Because I'm not staring at you. I'm reading your comment, but because
I'm staring at you.
This is the time we come and introduce ourselves and meet new people just like yourself. Minnie says, your voice sounds like a hate crime. I hate to say it ain't.
Well, I hate to tell you, I hate everyone.
Right? No, I don't.
I do.
What time I put my work shirt on? Asked Randy.
Just keep it off for a little bit, Robert. It's to be determined.
Lauren said, don't ask negative Americans to fight. Native. Sorry. Homeland Security again. They are too tired and old, but here's a tip: if you need it to retreat, run to the hills or mountains. So whatever you say. Daryl said, "Man, the trolls out today." Yes, they are. They can't get out and about, so they are all stuck in the basement. My friend said, I was coming to see you guys today, but the ice has me stuck here in Raleigh. Sorry, it's no big deal. Good. There's always another day.
Yeah, maybe whenever the weather's not so bad, you can come on down.
NA's laughing. Daniel says, happy Sunday. Hey, everyone. Hello.
Well,
Daryl said, was a tornado today in Alabama. Dang. Lauren says, hello, I'm back. Lorraine, sorry.
Hello. Let's see. They come in on another live and said, I want a Skittles. I want a Skittles. I want a Skittles.
Lorraine.
Robert said, Randy, put my name on the list for work. Your name is on the list. I'll let you know if we work. They might want to use their head and kind of save their ass on this one.
Next.
Did y'all know that Grand Pedovic Hugh is also live?
Robert said, can I see the list, Randy? Lorraine said, I'm so bored at home.
Bored in the house, I'm in the house bored.
I'm sorry you're bored. Byron says, these guys look confused.
Okay.
The weather's got me confused.
Now, this weather got me just wanting to sit there and watch movies and take naps. That's all I've done today. Well, I don't know. I might have to cook a steak or two. I gotta have lunch tomorrow if I go to work.
I sat there and filled up on cheese doodles, so maybe by the time the live's over, we'll go down there and fix up a steak. 17 people, 15 thumbs up. Carlo said, what's up, y'all? Pops R3, hello.
Hey, Carla.
What'd you say, Splology?
Splooger.
Splooger says, are you guys prepared in case of power cuts?
I have a generator.
Robert said, I have to work tomorrow, Randy. So do I.
I'm supposed to work tomorrow, too.
Ruppel said, big boys, hello.
Kind of a sensitive subject with some of us.
Hey, man. Railroad calls.
Fucking railroad.
Get the railroad truck. The Zone said, just strolled in randomly. I think it's hilarious that these jokers don't realize that there's a record of every post they made on a given stream. People, right? Exactly. They don't realize it when Randy looks it up. You see what they've said on every stream. You know that YouTube keeps up with it. Trans.
Zass said this storm had my balls trembling and that shit was weak as hell, thank God.
Yeah.
Well, they kept pushing it back. They were calling originally here in North Carolina for like 30 some inches of snow. And then it changed to 2 to 4 inches of ice. And I mean, you start doing the figure and a 1/4 inch of ice is enough to bring down power lines and trees. And so it's been sleeting for what, like the last 4 hours, 5 hours? And for like the last hour, it's been coming down pretty bad. And all I'm saying is, if we get 1 inch of ice, that's going to be dangerous. And that's my big thing. Danger's my middle name, but I don't mess with ice.
Byron said, "Is this a good channel for gay guys?" That's up to you. You do what you want. Don't bring it on us. We won't bring our lifestyle on you. But if you're trying to come out, Byron, we'll support you.
Lorraine.
Lorraine.
The alphabet.
Okay. Robert says, "Let me know. I put my work shirt on." Randy. Beth said, "Did you know?
Did you throw
a shoe hard?" Yeah.
I threw a shoe like I threw a rod.
Big Bud said hi. Carlos said, Rumpel said the goods are not going to haul themselves unless Elon Musk gets an idea.
Well, see, here's the thing. Based off of what we're going to have to get tomorrow is empty asphalt cars.
Hey man, these people don't care about what you
empty lumber cars.
You're complaining tonight.
And rebar. And it's not going to move until Tuesday night. Whatever. Ryan said hi. Hello, Ryan.
Fire department said hi.
Jordan.
Daryl said they finally plowed our road about 2.5 covered right back. They've been running the plows hard about
well, they've been actually putting them down here, but it's already a sheet.
Daryl said plowed again half an hour ago, and you can't tell now.
Splooger asked if we see any hobos while working on the railway.
We do see some, yes.
Some set the woods on fire the other day.
Yep.
And the train ran over the fire department's water.
Yeah, and Einstein Fire Department run the hose across the right track and the train come. Daryl said 38 minutes tonight. Pape said, "How's it going, boss man?" It's going. How about for you, Pape? Robert said, "You have my chair ready in your office."
Well,
the Bison returns, says, "Howdy, y'all."
Hello.
Y'all. Jane says, "Hey, family." Hello, Jane.
Familia.
The Zone said, "I'm on the north side of Atlanta." They were calling for Armageddon. We got a little ice on the trees, none on the roads.
Really?
Trevor said, "Okay, buddy, I'm back again. It's cold in Texas."
I heard.
Is that Itch? Cloud says, "Are you guys in Mafia?"
Well, look, I'll show you what we got here. There you go.
Jane said, "Daryl, you got it fixed." The fire department said permission to do what I ask. The only problem I've got with that, I don't mind at all, but the problem I got is we're on that phone, so there's no way I can. If you send it, I can't show it because it's on that phone. I don't know. You might can email it, and Randy can figure out how to show everybody.
What's that?
He's wanting to do a face reveal with his suit on.
Yeah, I mean.
If you want to film it and
or just email
it, we can try to pull it up and show everybody. Robert said, "Randy, put your hat on for Robert."
I got a toboggan, but my hat's actually at work. Oh, you got a hat? Daryl said, got what fixed, Jane? Jane said, hi, Ryan. And then Jane said, skid loader, Daryl. Ryan said, got it. Daryl said, haven't messed with it, gonna run the rest of the fuel out and go get ag diesel.
I got my hat
Who
on.
is it, buddy?
How's that?
Brr. What would be the email?
Neverdoneprojects@gmail.com.
What's your
Robert
email?
said, you ready for work?
No.
Trevor said, what's up? Jane said, how were you plowing? One Life says, that chair is about to retire. Yep.
That chair is the backup chair.
Did you see the other day when I fell?
Hello. Hi.
Daryl said, skid loader. Jane said, hi, Trevor.
It's snowing.
Jane said, hi, One Life. Trevor said, what's up? Robert said, I like the red truck outside. One Life says, hi, guys. Hello, One Life. Daryl said, same as I did the entrance to your drive. This stupid thing won't stay up, that's for sure. Jane said, boys came in and plowed me out. Dumb Bum says, my name is Nick. Can I please get a shout out? Hello, Nick. But Dumb Bum, I believe you're lying. I don't believe that's your name, but hello, Nick. Solution, Larry Lawton. Daryl says, tell them thanks for hitting out sidewalks, Jane. Jane said, Bum Dumb, how appropriate your name. Trevor said, if you want me to, I could try to fix your chair. It needs to be. The other one does too. One Life says, congratulations on the 20th like. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. That means a lot to me. Jane says, I will. Daryl Fudd said, Club, Ritz, or Saltine, what's your favorite soup cracker? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I like Club better than any of them. But my next would be Ritz. And then Saltine would, of course, bring up the third. Dumb Bum said, brr. Robert said, where's Randy? I think he got a video call from baby girl. Dumb Bum said, no, my name is Phil. Hello, Phil. Jane said, Fudd. Ritz. Daryl says, I actually shoveled the steps and to the mailbox. First time shoveling in years. Jane said, Dumb Bum, so is so appropriate. Trevor said, or do you want me to buy you a brand new chair? Well, we're too tight to, I'll tell you that. Rumpel says, hello, Jane. Just going back to that comment. When we get a chance, Chester's wanting to go to where he bought these chairs, and he's wanting to go to that auction. So we sooner or later we'll go back to them, and we'll probably try to find one. I'm about sure this one just needs WD-40. I just have to figure out where it's squeaking from. Rumpel said, hello, Jane. Robert said, what color my work shirt jacket? Yellow, safety yellow. Dumb Bum says, no, Mike. Mike Dumb Bun, that's his name. Dumb's his middle name, Bum's his last. Trevor said, hi, Dale. Daryl says, Dumma, hit the like button. Jane said, still Dumb Bum is so appropriate. Sounds appropriate to me. And Jane said it sounded good. Robert said, can I see my yellow jacket? It's put in the truck right now. Actually, it's down there. Dumb Bum said, nah. It's Dumb Doe. Dumb dough. That sounds good too. I like that. Done dough instead of Dumbo. Travis, okay. Just hit the like button. Thank you. Jane said, "Lord, you can win, dumb bum. We have the eject button." Robert said, "Tell Randy to get my yellow jacket out of the truck." Dumb bum says, "No, please, no, man." That's all he's looking for. Let me see what we got here. Let me see what we got. What do we have? Would y'all believe me if I told you John O'Connor is dumb bum and he has 0 posts on his channel? He doesn't have any content. And let's see. He started his channel January 4th of 2026. So and he just posts stupid stuff. That's the description. So the picture of him with his glasses and his hat on backwards just tells exactly why he's a dumb bum. He don't know which way he's going. Let's see. Trevor says, "You are welcome." Jane said, "Well, dumb bum, act like you care about yourself." By the looks of the picture, he don't. Papa said, "I'm glad y'all were able to get out today. I'm snowed in and ice on roads. Virginia doesn't care about the roads. VDOT sucks." Well, if you want to see just how much nobody cares, you wait till tomorrow when the railroad has to go in. Dumb bum said, "Shit, y'all can see my name?" Oh yeah, man, we can kind of see a lot about you. But, you know, hey. Well, I tried to translate the English, it didn't go. They're waving, whatever it is. Looks like there's a 3 and an 8 in there. Daryl says, "Ha ha ha." And then that 3-8 says, "Hi." Fire department said sent. Okay. When when Randy gets back in here, we'll see if we can figure out something. See how that goes. Jane's got writing something about Daryl, and I said his name instead of Randy. Jane said, "Daryl, did you see all the cars getting struck at the corner?" Robert said, "Text Randy to get my yellow jacket out of the truck." Daryl said, I did drive right by them." Jane says, "There have been at least 6 get struck." Grandma says, "Hi, Pops." "Hello, Grandma." Jane says, "Hi, Grandma." Daryl says, "Dumb, we can see through your camera, too." Yeah, he's still sitting there in his little basketball shorts. Looks like he needs to put some underwear on. Grandma said, "Hi, Jane." "Hi, Mac." Daryl said, "And the fire truck, Jane." Grandma said, "Hi, Robert." Daryl says, "Grandma." 38 says, "Hello," waving. And Grandma said, "Hey, fire department." Ruppel said, "What happened to the worn out tires, Pops? Dump yard?" We haven't taken them yet, but we will. We were going to take them Thursday, it didn't work out, and we're going to take them Friday, and that didn't work out either. We had a customer come in, so the trailer's still loaded. Grandma said, "Hi, Papi." Ruppel says, "Grandma, hello." Jane says, "Hi, Ruppel." Daryl says, "He got quiet." Ha, yeah, he did. Jane said, "Hi, Papi." Grandma said, "Hi, Trevor." Ruppel said, "Jane, hello." Jane says, "Dumb bum, where are you?" Robert said, Did you text Randy to get my yellow jacket out of his truck?" "I did not. It's not in his truck. It's in the work truck. And the work truck's not here." Grandma said, "Hi, Fudd." Papi said, "Basketball shorts." I busted out laughing. Trevor said, "Hi, Grandma." 23 people, 29 thumbs up. I appreciate it, everybody. Robert said, can I wear my work shirt? Yeah, you wear it anytime you want. You can wear it inside out, outside right, inside upside down, whatever you want to do, man. David said, beginning to think you don't work. That's your job to read comments. That's my job from 6 to 8. Popeye said, must have long balls swinging. I know, right? Grandma said, hi, Shalush RZ. Jane said, I think we ended up with about 13 inches of snow, damn it. I think somebody said that, Jane. 38 said, how is everyone? I'm delighted to see you. We're delighted to see you. I tried to translate your name, but it wouldn't do it. So I'm just going by, looks like a 3 and an 8 in there. Grandma said, hi, One Life. Jane said, hi, David. He reads comments for fun. Daryl said the news said 14 at 5. Jane? I saw a ruler that said 13. Popeye said, laugh my ass off. Hey, Jane, I'm still laughing. Robert said, well, where I sit in your truck? You're going to sit right in between me and the other guy, right there in the little jump seat. Beth said, Long Rich said it's his turn to wear the yellow work jacket tomorrow. That's right. Alan said, I went outside and measured. It was 18 on the road and empty in the parking lot. So there you go. Jane said, hi, Beth. Alan said, inches. Jane said, hi, Alan, where are you? Grandma said, hi. What I just, Jane said, hi, Alan, where are you? Grandma said, hi, Rumpo. Robert said, who drive is to work tomorrow? Normally I drive during the day, but during Monday through Thursday, but I don't know exactly how tomorrow's going to go. Alan said, Maryland. We got 20 people in here, 32 thumbs up. Thank y'all. Jane said, Daryl, I shoveled for a while. My shoulder/neck hurt. I know what you mean. Grandma said, hi, David. Robert said, how many guys be in the truck tomorrow? Just 3 of us. Daryl said, I did from the steps to the driveway, and that was more than I'm supposed to. Grandma said, hi, Alan. Jane said, Alan, are you guys done with snow? I know it was going up the East Coast. They're supposed to get more. Fire department said, be right back. Mike said, hi, everyone. Robert said, Randy be yet? No, he ain't come back yet. Said, Jane said, hey, Mike, what's new? Daryl said, Mike, Beth, hello. Mike said, Jane, I'm going to try to behave myself on this live stream tonight. It may be hard. Jane said, I shoveled a path to my hot tub. LOL. Mike said, hello, Daryl. Robert said, your name is Mike. Toad Tickles says, I want to lick easy cheese off your bald head. That'd be nasty. Death Income said, will you shotgun a beer? No, I do not drink. Toad Tickle said, please, no speak English, no. Jane said, Mike, you missed harassing a troll. He got gone, didn't he? Beth said, hello, Jane and Daryl. Toad Tickle said, with a cherry on top? No, no, speak English. Jane said, Robert, Long Ranch Garage is Mike. Toad Tickler said, Toad Tickle's got a sad face. Sorry, man. Fudd says, do you like the smell of good pipe tobacco? You know, that is kind of weird. I don't care for smoke or nothing like that, but I kind of like the smell of a pipe. Never smoked a pipe, but I don't know what it is. A pipe with good tobacco in it smells pretty good sometimes. Robert said, what color your truck outside? If you're talking about my truck, it's orange. If you're talking about the one that's on the
Your truck's not
thing, is red. It's outside the office.
And Robert, there's like 23 different vehicles.
Daryl said he got scared when Randy read his name. I know, right?
Read his info.
Yeah.
Whose info did you read?
Dumb bum come in and was saying stupid stuff, so I went to his channel and
Did you
read
show
his
everyone
name and
Ryan?
everything. Not yet. Ryan he said he'd be right
Chat
back. He's not to come
disconnected, please
back.
wait while we reconnect you.
Mike said, Jane, oh no, how could I miss that? No. What are you doing? What you doing? You making me nervous. I don't know what it is, but you making me nervous. I don't like you being behind me like that.
Now, why would I make you nervous?
You just make me nervous.
Well, look, our computer's disconnected from chat.
I know. How can I fix it?
Refresh it.
Right here.
Yeah. I'm making you nervous?
Now you pissed me off.
Oh, no. Oh, God, you scared me.
Hey, you gonna think?
Listen, I got a few in the chamber. I'll let them go.
That's all right. I know where the raid is.
Mr. 90's in here said I need to trim my mustache. You are exactly.
Uh-oh.
No internet connection.
Don't lean on the damn.
Lean on me. That's why the damn video's not uploading. It keeps dropping internet.
That's why I call him son, everybody. He's right.
But on theater mode.
Just give me a minute.
I'm giving you 5. Default view. Hold on. Get out of the way. Let me fix it for you.
I got both of them up here as soon as we get it back up and him going. What are you doing?
Trying it again.
Well, right there we are.
I know that.
Everybody be gonna be wondering where we at, man. Mr. Knight, James says, Mr. Knight, you're getting very sleepy. Mattis said, aloha. I'm sorry, we'll have to go back and catch up. I have no idea what everybody says. Daryl says, Matty.
We have officially lost like all internet.
Yeah, we're trying to get it back up. Give me just a minute. Man, we're way behind.
I know we are.
I'm just gonna have to skip down here and read it as we got it. Let's see. Gator
Okay,
said,
hold on. I got it back, but for whatever reason, the VPN seems to be slowing it down.
well, that's what I figured.
Daryl said he got scared when Randy read his info. Mike said, Jane, oh no, how could I miss that? Jane said, Fudd, yes, makes me miss my grandpa. Mr. 90 said, I'm back at work tomorrow, but I can't sleep early. Uh-oh. Mike said, Jane, I'm starting to enjoy the trolls more and more. It's actually fun sometimes. Well, they think they're pissing people off, but, I mean, if you just build a bridge and kind of get over it. Mr. 90 said, yes, big, strong Bastar is back. You right. Jane said, Troll disappeared when Daryl said we could see through his camera.
I know, right?
Robert said, Randy, I got my work shirt on. Awesome, Robert. Mr. Nighty said, big strong man in back needs to trim his mustache. You were exactly right. Give me a pair of scissors and I'll trim it real quick. Jane said, Mike, if the trolls aren't too bad, I like messing with them. Yep. Grandma Vic said, hi, Randy3, and hi, MRK, Mr. Nighty. Uh-oh. You still going on your phone? Yep. Gator sent a Gator. How you doing, Gator? Miss Nighty said, oi, big strong bastard in back. Don't mess with Stony Coldy. We'll see, Mr. Nighty. We will see. Oh, ho. Trying to connect to live again. Grandma said, hi, Mike. Jane said, Randy, cut it out. Respect your elders.
You telling Jane I'm so mad I can't.
You know what, Jane? There's something my brother said that I kind of want to say. Out of respect for the oldest of all, I will keep it to myself. Mike said, hi, Grandma. Daryl said, we still live, though. Yeah, I don't know if it's the VPN messing up or if it's just our regular live, because I just did a speed test. Y'all check that out. 57 ping, 12 megabytes a second download, and 1 megabyte a second upload. So, yeah, tomorrow's video is just going to be what today was supposed to be.
Yeah, because it still ain't uploaded today.
It's been right at 24 hours. It's been 22 and a half hours, and we can't even get it back. Madison said, hola. Hello, Madison. Jane said, Mr. Nighty, you're getting very sweepy. Daryl said, Maddie. Madison said, hey, Daryl. Grandma said, hi, Randy3. Hey, Grandma, I hope you're feeling well. You looked like you were feeling well on the live. Looks like your grandbaby's with you.
Catch up the highs and then to just read the.
Wrong way.
Everybody should understand that. Get you caught up.
Gator said, y'all missed another Gator Farm live today. Dang it, Gator. I missed that. I'm sorry, buddy. Madison said, hey. Beth said, hi, Madison. Are you enjoying the snow? Madison said, hey, Grandma. Daryl said, could be the ice, Randy. Oh, Daryl, I wouldn't doubt it in the slightest it's the ice. Jane said, Maddie, your baby's out in the snow. OMG. Robert said, Randy, I got my work shirt on. Awesome, Robert. Be ready. Madison said, hey, Beth, loving it. Mr. Nighty said, there's the man with beardy and hair mustache has messed up Chatty. I have definitely messed it up. Madison said, Addie had a blast, Jane, and Allie thought Addie was throwing the snow at her was hilarious. Robert likes the truck outside. Well, thank you, Robert. Rumpel said, Madison, hello. Jane said, Maddie, ours is like powder. You can't make a snowball.
Yeah, we couldn't either. I was trying.
But was it because it was powder? Because it was, well, no, yeah. Robert said, what is behind your chair? What's on the couch is my freezer pants, my freezer shirt. On top of the couch is my sweatshirt. What's on my actual chair right here is another freezer shirt. T3 and D said Cocoa Puffs. Are you Cocoa for your Cocoa Puffs? Horn by Man said, what would you do if you got chased by the police? Freaking stop. If you listen, shit goes a lot better.
In the ice and snow, you talking about on four-wheeler and stuff, I just keep
No
going.
bullshit. Stop. An officer I used to work with got arrested by Randolph County for doing the same shit.
Oh, hell.
F that.
Oh, hell.
Andrew Smith said hi, but like the thing that horses eat. Hey. Grandma said hi, T3. Jane said, I don't trust anything that Beat Justin says. It's hard to give him respect when he talks the way he does.
He don't mean nothing by it.
He's got 2 brain cells fighting for 4th place. He's worse than dang Kane back here. I hope I summon him too. I got 2 steaks sitting out, by the way. Rumpel said you should do a ping
I hope you
test.
didn't let the dog out there.
No. Rumpel said you should do a ping test. I forgot how it's done. It could tell you where the issue is. Google it. My ping is at 57, but the issue, it's this weather.
My ping is a pong.
Grandma said, I'm feeling better, hon. Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better, Grandma.
Hello, memory.
Jane said, Gator, I was shoveling. Mr. Nighty said, why is Stone Cold sitting in the back? The front chair is Stone Cold's chair. He's in his chair. It's my chair.
He had to fix the interweb.
Yep, no name brand 2079 said, drink a beer. I got a Mountain Dew. I'm good. Grandma said, hey, hi, Andrew. Madison said, hey, Rumpel. NZL, New Zealand said, good evening, Randy and Pa. Good evening, buddy. I hope you're doing well on this fine, what would be Monday morning for you. Grandma said, hi, Horn by Man. Gator said, I was shoveling air thinking of y'all.
Welcome,
you
man. Your name is, says hi, hello.
Grandma said hi, New Zealand. New Zealand said rage bait is started. Robert is ready for work. Awesome. Rumpel said it's not snow, it's chemical snow. Alex Jones let it in on the secret. Pape said hi, tail, and run. Or if you just stop, they might run right by you and then you run the other way. Jane said hi, New Zealand. Memory said hello, everyone. Hello, Memory. Madison said sitting out in the cold, lol. Memory said I've been listening to my shortwave radio. Awesome. Jane said where is Kane? Right beside all my clothes. Grandma said hi.
You know
Memory.
something? I thought he was outside. Not outside, but out in the
Oh
building.
my gosh.
I didn't know you let. I thought he went with you and you didn't bring him back.
He stayed still. Grandma said hi, Memory. Jane said hi, Memory. Beak Pull-Up is waving. Hello again.
Hello, 24 people, 35 thumbs up. Thank y'all.
Horn by Man said GTA is taking a long time. Doesn't help that Rockstar Gaming's main headquarters just took a big dump. Mr. 90 says Stone Cold looks tired today. Not
Yeah.
because we've done any work. We've sat around. We have done nothing today. Jane said, Gator, you're going to be cold for the next few days. Cray, Mississippi said, did the snowstorm of the century hit you yet? Yes. It snowed last night, and it has been freezing rain, sleet, whatever you want to call it, all day today. And here the last couple hours, it's really been coming down hard. Robert said, who picked me up for work? Well, Kendall and Daddy will pick you up. You might not want to ride with me. We might not see out the windshield for a couple hours. New Zealand said, hello, Jane and Grand Pitovic. Jane said, Cray, we got about 13 inches of snow.
Did you hear that?
Well, I'll
You
be
hear that?
dang, Jane, I'm glad you on the same
See?
page as Daryl.
See? She just didn't read her rule right.
Yep. Memory said, I can't believe my uncle wanted some ice cream in the below freezing weather. To each his own, I guess.
I ate ice cream last night.
I ate ice cream today while I was watching a movie. Madison said, where Kane? On the
Right there.
couch, right beside all my clothes.
Asleep.
Yep. Jane said, hi, John. Pape said, LOL, tell Stone Cold to do a stunner. Do a stunner.
What's the stunner?
I have no freaking clue. Whatever Stone Cold Steve Austin does. Horn by Man said, your dad needs a game console, a PS5. I thought about bringing my Xbox here so I can play Power World.
I just want the Wii.
Cohen said, Cohen, hello. CYTOZEN.
C.Y. Tozen? Hello?
CY Tozen. Hi. Hello. That's a video game character, is it not? Robert said, tell him I'll be ready for work. Awesome.
Oh, Captain Game says, oh, I missed it.
He said, weed. Yes. New Zealand said, Randy, how's work going? I'm glad to be back to work, if that's what your question is. But,
No,
the
he's
first-
glad to be getting a paycheck.
the first week was a little rough, but after that, just regular day in the neighborhood now. John Jones is back and said, ever been to Buffalo? No. Memory said, are you snowed in? No. We got enough 4WDs and enough stupidity we could get out. But, I don't know. I get a little nervous driving in this. Hornby said, who would win in the police chase, the racer or law enforcement?
That depends
Hard to
on
outrun
what-
the radio. That's all I'm saying. Grandma said, hi, John. Jane said, R3, will it be safe for you to drive in the freezing rain?
Nope.
They don't give a shit. Railroad gave me a
Railroad
piece
don't
of
care.
paper. I will go get this piece of paper.
I
It is a
got one in my
printout
wallet.
that says that this employee of CSX is basically paraphrasing. I can flick the bird to local law enforcement, state law enforcement, tell them I'm an essential employee from the federal branch. Fuck you, I'm going to work.
Now, language. You need to read the comments and stop. Don't you be showing this negative attitude on our positive channel.
F the railroad.
Read.
New Zealand said, do you guys still use your waste oil burner? Yes.
Yes.
But we do have an issue right now. For whatever reason, it's like the chimney stopped up or something.
It ain't
It's not
stopped
doing
up. It's something on the pipe's not doing right. I got to get a new pipe. Read.
CY Tozen said, how you doing today? We're good.
Doing good.
Outside of the cold, we're good. It was a good relaxing day. I plan on relaxing some more tomorrow, hopefully. Grandma said hi to the captain. Mike Hancho, 817, Seahawks or Rams?
I see Lotus.
Do I have to pick? Because I don't care for either of them. But, I mean, I don't like a Dodge, so I'll have to go with the Seahawks. Robert said, when I get paid for work. Next week's pay week. Jane said, John Jones, you going to get lots of snow? Nitro, 5283, said, you ever have a Ford F-150? Nope. I've never had one. But, you could have took the F off of that. Just said Ford 150. Motherfucker, don't start with me.
Language now.
It's English.
Language.
It's English.
Read.
Where's me something to stab?
Read. If you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing.
You started.
Read. 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 You get behind, somebody's deleting stuff.
I don't care. I'll be behind.
Uh-oh, see? You done got something started.
New Zealand said, yeah, another day, another dollar. That's right. I'm just glad to be getting paid again. Jane said, hi, CYTOZN. Robsan Rove said, hi, hello. Mattis said, she knows she's a nurse. We have to go to work no matter what. Yep, and like I told you, the only benefit to being a nurse is, generally speaking, the roads to get to the hospital are main roads. But it still does not make it any better.
You don't live
Telenav.
on the main road.
Yep.
You don't live on the main road. It ain't
Will you
main
shut
road.
up? I'm trying to get caught up now.
Only where the hospital is.
Telenorth or Nort said he don't know how to read. Well, have you seen some of y'all's names? I can barely pronounce pronunciation. Jane said, right, Maddie.
One of
Rumpel
y'all
said,
two just shit y'all's pants.
and it was not me.
That
Rumpel
dog
said,
smells
fight,
just like
fight. Yeah. Hornby retracted their message. Jane said, LOL, he be throwing down. Yeah. Lotus said, did I miss something good? No, he just keeps poking me. Listen, have you ever heard that saying, don't poke the bear? Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the teddy bear.
Listen, teddy bear's still a bear, asshole. Cool Wizard 99 said, hello from Canada. Hello from America, North Carolina.
Hello.
Madison said, and I'm the one with an attitude.
I know, right?
I'm glad you finally admitted it, Madison. You know
Admitting you got a problem is the first sign of getting help.
Rumpel said, Lotus, hello. Jane said, hey, Lotus, you get dug out. Hornby said, for your dad's birthday, you should buy him whiskey and Nintendo Wii. I'll buy him a Nintendo Wii, especially if he starts using that elliptical out there like he said he would.
I gotta have the Wii board though.
Floored for the Lord said potatoes don't grow on trees. You know, floored for the Lord. I'm glad you educated me on that.
From Utah.
Where the fuck are you at? Oh, yeah, no.
No, you just
That guy got deleted.
Yeah. Still.
Michelle, the stay-at-home mom, 8779, said, I ate all the snow in my yard.
Yummy.
Good for you,
You
Michelle.
make snow cream?
Jane
I hope
said,
it wasn't yellow.
welcome, Canada. Lotus said, to no avail, Jane. Daryl said, Lotus. Lotus said, the street is still too bad. Hey, Daryl. Robert said, can I see my work schedule for work? Monday through Friday. If you're working with me, Monday through Thursday for him.
Hey, just come in and go to work.
Yep.
Don't be so picky.
Floored for the Lord, said Mac. Rumpel said, Lotus get dug out. Abnormal snowman.
38 people, 38 thumbs up. Cool.
Daryl said, JT. Jane said, Lotus, I've watched a bunch of cars getting stuck. And fire truck. Well, it's a fire truck, not a snow truck. New Zealand said, I've had heaps and problems with flu blocking up, so I just removed it and put a wood stove in. Huh. Well, it was
we
a
got
wood
somebody
stove.
from Wisconsin. We're going to switch so you can find it. Where's Wisconsin?
In the United States. Lotus said, it sucks outside. Agreed. Pape said, man, my dad used to whistle at me like that when I was a kid. It used to piss me off. It still pisses me off.
All my kids know when I whistle.
Lotus said, I can't even get to the main road. Grandma said, hi, Lotus. Daryl said, saying tomorrow will be negative 10 and 35
Make sure
mile an
I
hour
said that
winds.
right when you get to it.
Parker 108 Miller says, hello, yee. Rumpel said, I don't know how you people live in cold. I can't.
I hate it.
Can't. I'm contemplating going down under to see the devil himself, see if he's still got a restraining order. New Zealand said, Randy, send those people back to school so they can write a proper username. God dang, I wish I could. Lotus retracted their message. R4M Deals sent makeup brush for 6 jewels. Well, thank you. Dear Turners 1982 said, hi, hello, Dear Turners. Parker said, don't break a hip on the Nintendo Wii. He might, as old as he is. Robert said, Randy, can I see my work schedule? Monday through Friday. Rovashan said, hello, do you know about Kashlov rifle? I do not. Dear Turner says, please don't buy the modern Chevrolet. I would like a new L8T 6.6 truck with the gas motor, but other than that, I don't think I will. I like my classic ones. Parker said, hello from West Virginia. Do you know where West Virginia is? I'll give you a hint. It's west of Virginia. We'll put a pin in for you, Parker. Welcome in, buddy. Dear Turner said I would buy the Forward. Forward. I bet that translated. Lotus said the snow can be in the yard, but get out of the street. Yeah, no kidding. Dear Turner is from Wisconsin. It's Middle East. Not Middle East.
It's gonna be right here
Yeah.
somewhere. It's right there. It's right here.
Are you sure?
It's right there. Oh, I see. Somebody's already there, right? See,
Yeah.
the yellow's there.
Somebody's already there.
Yep. Well, we got another one in.
Did you get West Virginia?
I'm looking for that. I know
west of
where West
Virginia.
Virginia is, smart ass.
Ground of Hope Foundation said hi, hello. Robert said, do you have play the Wii game, Randy?
I used to.
Yeah, we used to. I used to play the hell out of it, but then I grew up and don't get to play games much anymore. Grandma said, hi, dear Turners. Ground of Hope Foundation said, we are requesting you to help us with food and used clothes here at the orphanage home. I can't help with food, but I got some clothes my in-laws will donate. Grandma said, hi, Ground Floor Hope, and hi, Parker. Jimmy Mack said, what's happening, peeps? What's happening, Jimmy?
Hello.
Lord for the Lord said, I have 2 wood stoves running wide open soon to start the snowblower and go live. Apparently people love that, so.
Fire department, are you back in here yet?
I'm not seeing his name yet. Hornby said, having a cough sucks. Agreed. Ryan Healywell, 642, said, happy Australia Day. Well, happy Australia Day. Grandma said, hi, R4M.
Anybody, Parker, if you want to be on the wall, it's $4.99 a month. You go subscribe to the channel, and we will get your name on the wall. Go ahead, keep reading.
Negan, 134, said, John 3:16, God loves you. Well, God loves you too. Hornby said, your dad should be a firefighter.
No.
Dear Turner said, in Wisconsin, it's damn well cold. Bet it is. Listen, my hair was literally covered in ice an hour ago. Ground of Hope Foundation. Mine was close, and I just walked out there. Parker said, hey, Grandma. I never had a grandma. Rumpel said, well, we celebrate Republic Day today. That's tomorrow for you guys. There's going to be a military parade. Huh.
Oh, really? Cool.
New Zealand said, you can have our cyclone landslides and flooding. We can have your snow. Screw it. I'll make that trade. Donald Garland said, hi, hello, Donald. Parker said, my dream truck is a 1978 GMC or about a 1998 Chevy Silverado.
28.
Is now the time to tell him.
Thumbs up.
Parker, it's now time to tell you we have a 78 GMC in the building.
In the building.
Gator said, was 75 here today, shorts weather.
Man, I'm going to go see him.
Gator, I liked you all the way up until that comment.
I still like you.
I
I'm going to
still
come
like
see you.
Jane said, Rumpel, you don't want to come and hang out with us in the snow? Hell, I don't want to come and hang out with none of us in the snow. Gator said, tell Pops it's west of Virginia. West Virginia is west of
Oh,
Virginia.
hell.
Lotus said, must be F nice, Gator. Yep. Parker said, how to be a project member wall. Become a member. It's $4.99 a month, and we'll order your name. We can either put your name and then at Parker.
There's also-
108 Miller, or however you want to do it.
There's also one out of the street, too.
Yep. Robert said, pick me up tomorrow morning. Rawr. Jane said, Gator, they said it's about to feel like normal Ohio winter down there. F that. A man, a riff, said, God bless from North Dakota. Do you know where that is? It's above South Dakota.
I thought it was north of it.
It's above. So that's
I thought it
north.
was north of it.
Parker said, all right, nice. Rumpel said, Jane, at 40 degrees Fahrenheit, the circulation on my hands and feet shut off, so no way. Yep. Madison said, ha ha, a real man. I I want to call you a word. Jay said, Rumple, we have gloves for you. Dear Turner said, when I start my snowblower, I pulled out the pull starter, ripped the ripcord. I've done that before on a, I think I was on a,
Come on, y'all.
Wait.
Let's hit 40 before we get to 7 o'clock, please. Please touch my likey thingy.
Popeye said, don't you love your dad always telling you what to do? I'm glad I moved out of the house 20 years ago, LOL. Yeah, I love it. I moved out 5 years ago, and then I bought this building and said, hey, this is your retirement home, and I'm right back to it. Bullshit. Jane said, dear man, that stinks. Mike said, hi, Madison and Rumple. Dear Turner said, I know. A man said, don't come to North Dakota, saddest place on earth. Well, I heard there's at least one really good guy in South Dakota. You gonna put a pin in there for him?
Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to. I
I
thought
told
you
you.
were just being a smart ass.
No, they're from North Dakota,
You
indeed.
didn't tell me we hadn't done it before.
We haven't done it before. Florida for the Lord said, it's the chair, Jane. Rumple said, Jane, oh no, I'm good near the equator. You know what's ironic? I was born in a city almost on the foothills of Everest. It's a shame. I bet you happier over there in the damn equator. Jane said, dear Turner, can you fix it? Mike said, hey, Gator. Parker said, Pops be a great firefighter until he's sleepy. Too cold for fire. He'd be a great firefighter.
Did
Getting
you say
paid to
north?
sleep. North Dakota.
We done got one in. I put
Okay.
another red one right beside the other one.
All right. Get paid to sleep. I think he'd do good at that. Rumple said, at Lone Wrench, hello. Robert said, you got my address, Randy. Pick me up for work. We might be late. Gator said, howdy, Mike. Madison said, hi, Mike. New Zealand said, thank God it's 71.6 degrees Fahrenheit here today. You know, I keep forgetting New Zealand's on the complete opposite side of the world. So it's summer for y'all.
I'm ready to go to New Zealand.
Yeah. Jane said, Robert, you should call in sick tomorrow. Say it's too cold. You might want to. Parker retracted their message. Mailer soon said, I'm from South Dakota. They're from South Dakota. Whoosh. Put a pin in.
Yes, sir.
Do you know where South Dakota is?
Probably below North Dakota.
That's where Stephen is. Jane said, Mr. Knighty, did everything come out okay? I haven't seen it. Oh, there he is. Goldie YouTube boy, have you ever considered building an electric DIH driller? I don't know what that is.
Then the answer is no.
Mr. Knighty said, my second wife has been in a mood with me, so I have been staying at my first wife, but her breath smells in the morning. Oh, when she's over there snoring
What
away,
part of South Dakota are you in? Rapid?
drop
Sun
a
Falls?
drop a
Pierce,
breath in your
Drive,
mouth.
Wall, wee, ball, boom, bitty, beep, beep. I'll put it in the Red Star.
Dear Turner said, my four-wheeler is broken, so is my mini bike, my lawnmower. Hey, speaking of, did you ever take your four-wheeler off George? Okay. Tree Growers was timed out by Jane. I never even saw a message from them. Huggy Bear for you, said, who are those fellas and what's their intent? Oh, who are these fellers and what's their intent? To come here from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and have a good live and positive vibes and place where people can come enjoy their tail. Parker said, it's too cold for West Virginia. It's negative 21.
Ooh.
Brian or Bryant said it's warm and toasty, 7 degrees Fahrenheit. F that. Robert said, when do we at work tomorrow morning? 7 a.m. Lotus said, I think Ohio remembered what winter is feet of snow and negative temperatures. New Zealand said, Pops looks sleepy.
I got my job taken away from me, so I'm not.
Huggy Bear for you said these guys are mechanics. No, part changers. We work for the railroad. We're railroaders. And YouTubers. And wasters.
We waste car drivers.
Lotus said South Dakota is below North Dakota. See,
Oh,
I
yeah.
told you. No, New Zealand said Pops is too tired to get up. T. Oh, you got timed out for 60 seconds and come back with the same stupid shit. Gotcha. Parker said Pops is finally getting told what to do. Funny how life turns out. He still don't damn listen. I'm going to dock his pay. Dear Turner said South Dakota is 370 miles from here.
That.
Dear Turner said South Dakota is 370 miles from here to there.
Come back.
Probably just one way. Jay said, "Oh boy, trolls, hit that like button." Yeah, I would appreciate it if you trolls
Well,
decided
we
to hit that
can't
like
even
button.
get one more. I was wanting one more before we went to, we got 2 minutes to 7 o'clock. I was really hoping to get to 40.
Bryant said, "I have a boat with a tree growing in it." Well, I don't think that's a boat no more. That's a landmark. Joshua said, "Okay." Parker said, "What y'all working on?" Today we worked on keeping our seats warm and watching movies. But right now we work on the burnout cars. We got a 93 and a 95 Camaro. We have applied to go to Cletus and Cars in April again. And hopefully we'll do a little bit better of a show than we did last year.
James saying we are at 40. I'm just not showing it.
Oh. Dear Turner said in Wisconsin, we don't mess around. Apparently not. Robert said, "Can I see the truck?" The work truck? The guy didn't bring it. Apparently he's working tomorrow. Jane said, "Hey, there's Dumb Bum. Mike, you still there here? Our friend is back." Dear Turner said, "Let the trees grow." No. Listen, me and Nickel Pony are starting.
Just read.
Me and Nickel Pony are starting
Gosh,
a
we
petition
don't
to get
want
rid of
to-
trees. Okay? Trees are bad. F trees. F the Lorax.
Oh Lord, here we go. Huggy Bear.
Hey, asshole, I'm reading. Parker said, "Yo, Pops, West Virginia is above Virginia."
I thought it was west of.
That's what the name implies. Shane said, "We are at 40. Madison said 42 likes. New Zealand said, "Come on, y'all, give them a like."
I'm still only showing 39, but that's good. Hey,
Madison's showing 45 now. That's my likey thingy. Parker said, "You looking to sell that GMC?" No. There's a few people in front of you, like Rumple, if he's still in here. He keeps trying to convince me of it. Olivia, she wants it. Madison said I can't get rid of it, and Daddy says I can't. Gary says 45. Mike said, "I am,
I
Jay."
wonder why it's not.
Huggy Bear for you said, "Is that dog comfy on that couch?" I sure hope so, because he looks comfy.
I just refreshed and went to 44.
Jane said, "Hi, Gary." Dear Turner said, "In Wisconsin, it is 20 below."
Below
Ouch.
what? Below
0.
50? Below.
0. Gary said, "Hi, Jane." Someone's Omen one. Nope, someone. Said, "Hi, Greenlandians." Jane said, "Dear Turner, keep it. Please keep it."
Parker says I give you $7,900.
Still can't get rid of it. Bryant said, "How does one become an engineer for the locomotive industry? Start as a freight conductor. And eventually..."
Apply at csx.com.
Yeah. But, Matthew said, "What's the best cure for itchy dingleberry?"
Scratch it.
Yeah, wipe better next time and get a boudet. Robert said, "Hi." Hello, Robert. Parker said, "I give you 7,900. That's tempting, but I can't do it. Jay said, "LOL, I'm not abusive to you, dumb bum. We were all getting along so well."
We're at 8,500.
Hold on, where's somebody saying, who is some dumb bum? I'm not seeing their name.
Huh?
I'm not seeing some dumb bum.
What about him?
Jay said, "I'm not abusive to you, dumb bum. We're all getting along so well."
Did he come back in there? Bum Dumb's the one that took off when I said his name.
Well, there's someone, but I'm not seeing that name. Huggy Bear for you to go to MIT to be a great engineer. Well, I'm technically an engineer, but I just have a high school diploma. But it's not like the smart engineer. I'm the one who drives the train. Parker said, "How about 8,500? You can keep going up if you want, but I'm not allowed.
You keep going up, I'll sell it down.
I might sell the thing if you get a few more zeros." Dear Turner's laughing. Mike said, "Matthew, you probably need a white better." Madison retracted her message. James said, "Dumb bum, come on." Again, I'm not seeing it. Huggy Bear for you, don't sink to their level. No kidding. Dear Turner's laughing.
You're on
James said, "He's here." Oh, let me refresh.
If you refresh, it's going to die out.
Nope.
It's not even showing up on mine over here.
Yep, there he is. Gang, I'm right here. Yep. Okay, so it just wasn't showing up.
Well,
Huh.
we wasn't skipping it, just wasn't showing up.
Well then. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, because he's saying AI 100%, bud. You sound like Chat GPT.
Oh.
If this is what Chat GPT sounds like, maybe you should go get your hearing aids checked.
Huh?
Huh? Let's see here. Jane said, "He's here. I see that now." Madison said, "You sound like your name." Dumb bum. Listen, I think she means Lone Ranch. Mike said, Jane, which one is Dumb Bum? The one with the goofy looking glasses and the dumb looking hat?
Got his hat on backwards.
ShareBear44 said, I pray if anyone doesn't know Jesus, you invite him into your heart, repent, and turn from your sin.
He doesn't know which way he's going.
Jane said, R3, go to all messages. Jane, I was. That's the crazy
Click
part.
on
I
his
had to
name.
refresh
I
it.
can't remember his name now. It was
His name is John O'Connor. Let's see here. They post just stupid stuff and join January 4th, 2026. So in other words, you're just on a dumbass burner account, your goofy looking ass haircut. You fucking bum.
I can't remember.
Do something productive with your life instead of being a piece of shit.
19 people, 47 thumbs up.
Do something productive with your life. Your mom should have swallowed you or let you run down your damn leg.
Easy.
Matthew
now.
said, I just had deer meat sausage stuffed with cheese and jalapeno. That actually sounds good. Dear Turner said, you guys are the Onceler. Yes, but I'm not allowed to cut trees anymore. Huggy Bear for you, a diploma. That accent is deep. Well, it's diploma, but I just like to say diploma.
That's right, Gator, we did.
Parker said $10,000 hairs.
You didn't say dollars.
No, he put a dollar sign.
Oh. I tell you what, bring the money. Show me the money.
Show
we'll
me the
talk.
money. Madison said, I can see it. Floored for the Lord said $8,500. I got a $10,000 offer now. 2 gay vampires and a bloody tampon. Is it fun driving trains? What kind of name is that? 2 gay vampires and a bloody tampon. That's legit their name.
Okay, just answer your question.
Sometimes. Most of the time, no. Butthole Sniffers Anonymous. I'm liking these people's names.
I wish they would come and be a member because I'd like to have their name on the wall.
It said, yeehaw, where the f- is my TikTok at? Somebody called Donald J. Trump. Well, you need to keep up with the current times. We've had TikTok.
Howdy,
Parker said,
y'all.
yep. New Zealand said, Parker, keep going. Money talks. Money talks. Talking shit doesn't work. Nope. Lotus said, I had to refresh. I see him now. Sorry, Mike. I see him now, too. Now I'm just ignoring him on purpose.
We can see clearly now. We refresh.
Parker said, yeah, I want it so bad or I'll trade for it. I ain't trading shit for it. Jane said, dum-dum. It spelled ghost. Mike said, are you the same Huggy Bear that used to do the Starsky and Hutch TV show? Daryl said, dumb, get a life, be real in here. Yeah, please. Madison said, LOL, fitting username. Gator said, LOL, Randy. My bad. You know those inner thoughts you're not supposed to let out? Yeah, I let them out. Saber444 said, howdy, y'all. Howdy, Saber. Huggy Bear for you said, tell him you guys only got a high school diploma. I only got a high school diploma. But guess what?
I got.
That teaching lady told me I couldn't make no money staring out a window. Now look at me. Making more than her and staring out a window. Bryant said, praise be. Gator said, LMFAO times 2. We just went full rated R. Well, we make sure every live and every video, that little button is pushed that says not made for kids.
Even the ones in the basement.
Yeah. Joshua Brown 4534 said, it's stone cold. Well, this is the Temu version. Lukewarm Stephen Austin. Lotus said, Rando, LOL, dial it back 20% there, bud. I'm good now. Madison said, family channel. I'm good. Trust. JH7 said, hi. Dumb Bum said, y'all are mean. Like, bro, what did I ever do? Not a dang thing worth anything. So, scroll on. Jane said, dumb bum, be real. Luis Perez. Let's run away together. We can change our names. Fire emoji. I'm good. I don't do any running.
What do you want your name to be?
Let's see here. Beth said, my mom says that about people she doesn't like, RH3. Whoopsies. Holy Moly Donut Shop 3449 said, what's up, y'all? What's up, Holy Moly Donut Shop?
Hello.
Jane said, too gay. Change your name. You'll get more respect. I don't know. I like the name. Like Tiggus Biggies and what's the other one? I eat the butt. Daryl said, what kind of train are they asking about? I don't know. I like freight trains. I don't like the passenger ones. Lotus said, how do I get to be the guy that plays with the thermite on the rails?
Apply.
You get to be him.
Apply.
That stuff is not white. I thought it would be white. 2 gay vampires and a bloody tampon. Said, I don't need respect with the winking emoji. Apparently he has a bloody tampon. Apparently he's happy. Dear
Whoa,
Turner said, you
back
guys...
up. I just missed something. Who did you just say that about the thermite?
Lotus.
No, tell me I know something he does not know.
Anyway, Dear Turner said, you guys are the Onceler family. Yes. Look, I don't care about making the needs, but I will get rid of every single one of them damn trees. Xbox 360 last player said the bald guy is clearly the star of the show. He definitely is.
If
Like,
we get a skid steer, we'll show you how many trees we get rid of.
All seriousness, he is the star of the show. Joshua Brown, 4534, retracted their message, but either way, hello, Joshua Brown. Mini Jim said, have you ever seen the movie Delavance? No. Dear Turner said, I'm the Lorax. Listen, that last Lorax I talked to hits a lot harder than I expected. The next one I see, we squaring up. I ain't giving him a chance. Huggy Bear for you said, no, I'm white and not a pimp. Jane said, hi, Joshua. Rusty said, hey, Randy and Randy, just stopped to say hi.
Hello.
Have to go back to the Sea Chicken and Lambs football game. Well, let us know who wins, Rusty. Parker said, dude, treat people how you want to be treated in this chat. Yee yee, hi
Amen.
yee.
Amen.
Well, I try to, but sometimes my inner thoughts come out for these stupid
Well, now
people.
you got to realize he went off on somebody that has done nothing but rag the channel since he come in.
Touche. But if you notice, 99.9% of the people that come into this live, we have nothing but good things to say to them. But he might not even be talking to us.
1977 said, you got that saw running?
You skipped a lot. But no, we did not. Expert tact. Thoughts on Miriam Elderson. I have no idea who that is. Daryl said Rusty. Rusty said hi, Lotus. Hi, Jane. Hi, Daryl. Jane said diploma. I know how to say diploma, but it's more fun to say diploma. And then Jane said hi, Rusty. Joshua retracted their message again. Joshua, I'm getting to him as quick as I can, buddy. Rusty said, how's the little sis doing? Or how's my little sister doing? Justin's doing just fine.
Okay, just a second, y'all. Sorry. Hey guys, we are planning on work tomorrow and have 3 trains on schedule. If you can't safely make it to work, we can use sick or vacation days. We can code it as a special bad weather day, but points will still be assessed as a missed work day and no pay. Hope everyone is safe.
But they're talking about wanting you to use sick, vacation, or personal days.
But what I'm saying is, if you think the railroad cares, y'all wrong.
Railroad couldn't give a rat's behind. Parker said, dumb bum, scroll on the wrong chat. Yes. Again, he has disappeared from me seeing his name if he's still chatting. Mike said, hi, Rusty. New Zealand said, dumb bum. God dang, your dad should have wiped you on the sheets. Go back to school and learn how to spell. I must not be seeing his name again. God dang. Butthole Sniffers Anonymous. And how many butts have y'all sniffed in your lifetime? Yeehaw. It's anonymous. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. Rusty said, hi, Lone Wrench. Jane said, little sis had the shovel today. You know where I am? Said, hi, hello. Hold on. Okay. Malik said, good evening. Good evening, Malik. Nicholas said, hello, friends. Hello, Nicholas. Rusty said, dang, Jane, you should have got someone to do it for you. Lotus said, I can make thermite at home. Careful, you're now on a list. Different list than the other people.
You
Huggy
said
Bear for
thermite
you.
welds, that you can't do that at home.
Huggy Bear for you, so get that thermite operator a beer. If he drank one, I'd get him one, but I don't need to get him one. Nicholas said, Jane. Madison said, hey, Nicholas. Parker said, Pops. No, absolutely nothing. Only thing Pops knows is sleeping. Now,
Thank
Parker, what in the world? Rusty said, hi, Maddie. Jane said, Rusty, I didn't shovel long before I called my boys and gave them hell. Holy moly donut shop said,
That sounds like something I do. I get pissed off, call my kids, tell them.
Holy moly donut shop said, I think he meant the movie Deliverance. Oh, yeah, I've not seen that either. Nicholas said, Madison, hello, dear. Parker said, hard to be pimpin'. SWW1977 said, you get that all right? No, I did not.
We didn't even
Your name's
try,
Wayne, correct? A man approaches, said, there's someone behind you.
Oh, hell.
Is he bald? Rusty said, good for you, Jane. That's too much snow. Amen to that. God, I'm way behind. Huggy Bear for you said, your dog turned to the camera. Yeah, he likes to.
That's why you keep.
Shut up. I like to interact. Okay? Gosh. Dear Turner said, like all EcoBoost, and I like Power Strokes, and I like Volkswagen engines. Well, I got a man for you. Joshua Brown 4534 said that means you are Timu Tommy Dreamer. Okay. Jacathan said Cindy Bobin Kwanga. No idea what that is. Rusty said hi, Madison. Madison said hey, Rusty. Huggy Bear for you said that was a work call. Huh. That was his text message. Nicholas sent peace and some hearts. Rusty said points are so much crap. I'm glad I'm retired from the railroad.
Hey, let me tell you though, points are free. Don't worry about it.
Well, how about this, Rusty?
Oh,
I have
here we go.
5 points
Here goes a long...
from 2 years ago. They refused to get rid of them. I dispute them, and they're like, oh, well, you didn't work the last 12 months because you were out 4 months. Will you shut the hell up? God dang. You go off on stupid-ass tangents. Heaven forbid if I do. Fuck. You know, you make me contemplate going to play in traffic if there's any freaking traffic to play in. Nicholas sent some number ones. Ariana Dragos is sending a number one, which said damn. Nicholas sent some number one emoji. Or some
Well,
number one.
being so loud.
Ah! That helped me feel better. Darius Turner said, I am the Lorax. I live in your attic. It's going to be cold up there. Rusty said, how's the girls doing, Madison? Jane said, so you have to take sick or vacation days and you get points against you and you get no pay. Don't forget that part. Notice how I don't have that text message. And what 3 trains are on duty on schedule?
I don't know. I
Because every
accidentally
damn
was trying
train.
to scroll up to show y'all. I give them thumbs up.
Well, just so you know, every train's pushed back 2 hours as far as I'm aware.
They didn't
All
say
three
what the
ones.
schedule was.
But it says on schedule.
And what that would be 221,
294, no 13.
294, no 13.
But they're all 2 hours pushed back.
But they're still on schedule for tomorrow.
Whatever.
Still on schedule.
Was that your
They're
boss or
still
my
on
boss?
schedule.
Was it your boss or my boss?
My boss.
Oh, well, my boss is a
That's
damn
why.
idiot.
I ain't gonna say
Madison
that.
said, I get 2 occurrences if I call out. Well, I might just get 15 points, wait the last second. F them. Let's see here. Michelle or Michael, because Lord knows I can't figure it out, said hello. Hello. Mike said the railroads are controlled by the government. That's why they don't give a you know what. You are exact. Well, no. They're not controlled by the government. They control the government. Notice how when the railroad threatened to strike, because, you know, we needed better benefits and all, the government stepped in and said, no. Adrian said, what do you say when you see a floating TV in the middle of the night? I'm going back to sleep. Daryl
Randy,
said,
you turn the water off.
no. My bad.
What's that?
Daryl said, I'll be back. Gonna go smoke. Okay. Michelle or Michael said, you have a nice accent. Oh, thank you. Madison said, plus I'm charged Tuesdays night, so I really can't call out. Hopefully roads aren't as bad then. Ooh, I forgot. She's at her parents'. Tell them you'll do it remotely. Mr. Celty4 said, are y'all the ones cooking in the garage earlier? Yes,
Yep.
Yes, we are. Parker retracted their message.
And guess what? We're still alive.
Wayne said, y'all boys riding long black train. Yeah.
We're riding a train.
Michael said, hi. Yep, that's Michael. Madison said, the girls are good. Loving the snow, Rusty. New Zealand said, I might need to join the members wall. Butthole Sniffer Anonymous. No kidding. Parker retracted another message. Rusty said, so cool, Madison. Jane said, hi, Parker. Parker said, I can see the future on Pops. Head just kidding, Pops. Huggy Bear for you said, Tommy Dreamer was a ECW wrestler. Huh, okay. I don't keep up with hardly anything. You know that,
especially the chat.
that rock you live under? I live under the rock they live under. I don't keep up with nothing. Jay said, hi, SWW. Rusty said, crazy, Randy. Mike said, I guess I shouldn't say controlled, regulated by the government. Hey, there you go. Darren Britton said, hi, crash out poopy pants. Rumple said, again, fight. This, god dang. Rusty said, you two crack me up. I'm going to crack somebody. Parker said, the world's smallest violin is playing for you, buddy. Wayne said, if drive an EcoBoost 6-banger F-150, you'll go sugar in the pants.
Yes,
I'll take
New
your word
Zealand,
for it.
we both work for the railroad.
Lotus said, Randy done hit everyone on Rando's nerves today. God dang, he has hit every damn one of them. And guess what? My knee hurts because the dog wants to get in my lap while I'm sitting there watching TV, and he's not as small as he thinks. My nerves are shot. Joshua said, would you rather teleport anywhere but it's random or fly but it's uncontrollable? If I teleport anywhere, I might teleport to the middle of the ocean. I'll fly. Rusty said, are you on main line, Randy, or branch? It's the short line. Technically, it's main line, but we're considered a class 3.
Railroads.
Yeah, we connect NS to CSX. Rusty said, Randy is right. The railroad controls government. Jay said, wait, you have to take sick or vacation day, and you get points, and you don't get paid like your vacation pay? Well, according to that text message,
According to what that text says, but it's wrong. If you take vacation day, you get paid.
yeah,
But they can get you for calling in at the last minute, and you still get
that is 15 or 20
Yeah,
points.
If you call in too late, they can.
And by the way, if you get 20 points, then the railroad holds the option to fire you. And one missed call or like calling off or calling in sick too late gives you either 15 or 20 points. And one normal day off gives you 5.
Do you want me to read some?
I'll get it. If you leave me the hell alone. Turn muffin. Dear Turner said it's like me and my dad. Well, I love him to death, but damn, he's getting on my nerves today. Rusty said, no, Jane, they get paid for sick days or vacation. But the way he worded it, you don't. Madison said, haha, I wish I could do it remotely. I used to could run a train remotely. Felton Norman 4.8 said, this is AI for sure. They can't make AI this sexy. Rusty said, I put game on mute. This is too much fun. Well, man, we're more fun than football for you. We're doing something right. Let's see here. New Zealand said, wait. Do you both work on the railroad? Yeah, I drive the train and he works on the track.
I'm a track inspector.
Dear Turner said, when I whistle, he says, shut the fuck up. Yep. Dear Turner said, no whistling. Yep. Team DLZ24 said, you look like you were born on aisle Walmart 12 Walmart. Try again with the correct wording and I'll read it better. Jane said, Dear Turner, you whistle at your dad? Dear Turner said, yes. Team DLC said, do you have diabetes in both your feet? I don't think that's how it works. You either have diabetes or you don't.
I carry it in my pocket.
Madison said, I think he looks nice, Team DLZ24. Well, thank you. Jane said, Maddie, we had a baby born on way to hospital today. Huh. Lotus said, you need a vacation, Rando. I do need a vacation. I just had a 4-month vacation.
Wait a minute, he just had one.
Dear Turner said, I should annoy him. I should annoy the piss out of this one. Madison said, just the big right toe. New Zealand said, playing you a very small violin there, Randy. Thank you, New Zealand. Laurie said, hi, hello.
Hello.
Israel Garcia said, how about them Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl?
How about him?
Dallas Cowgirls. Jane said, Lotus, he just had a vacation. No kidding. Rusty said, who had a baby, Jane? Israel said, how about them Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl bound?
How about him?
You added one word to that. Accidentally circumcised and kiss him on the lips. No, thank you. Team DLZ said, looks like you guys touch yourself to Blue Lives Matter videos. Just when they rip stupid people like you out of the car. Lotus said, true. Madison said, they didn't have any born today. Just 4 yesterday. Last I checked, there was no in labor and delivery. Israel, I'm tired of talking about them Dallas Cowgirls. Rusty said, BNSF has that also, Randy's. Stupid stuff. Huggy Bear for you said, get your fur babe buddy heating blanket. He sits on you because you're warm. Well, he won't even lay on the ground down there because the concrete's cold. But we let him up here to get, like, in his little cage. We don't lock him in it or nothing. It's warmer. And then he'll sit there and whine because he wants to come down there with us. Jane said, lady in town somewhere. They had to escort her to get there. That dog is snoring. Accidentally circumcised. Make sure to call off 3 minutes before the cutoff time. Oh, absolutely. Oh, Israel got deleted. Yep, just kept asking about them stupid Dallas Cowgirls. Brandon Cathan said, it's snowing at my house. It's freezing right here. Jane said, do points drop off after a while? 365 days after the occurrence, the points drop off. But you have to be available for all 365 days, apparently. Jane said, Brandon, where are you? Rusty said, yes, they do, Jane. Madison said, yes, they do, Jane. I think it's 365 days. Mike said, when I worked in a factory, you were allowed 12 points total. I had 11 and a half and 6 months to go before the evening would drop off. It was a tough road when you're in your early 20s. Absolutely. Vlad said, American people with some loving faces. TJ said, hey, y'all. Hello, TJ. Break Ocean said, lol, you guys are all small. Thank you, Ocean.
Thank you.
Vincent said, hey, I'm new to the channel. What are we doing? We do a daily live from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where we just come, hang out, read everybody's comment, and give everyone an opportunity to come in and enjoy something besides political and hateful and just enjoy some time.
Just positive notes.
Jane said, hi, Vincent. Rusty said, I ran trains so many years. Track inspector is by far the better job. More regular hours and kind of your own boss. A lot of responsibility, though. Track inspector, very important job. I agree. Only problem I see on our side is they have to be there a certain amount of time. We get to leave a little early. Huggy Bear for you said, my pet hamster has all the diabetes. I hate to hear that. Vincent said, hi. Hello again, Vincent. Team DLZ said, if you're here, then who is selling chocolate bars at Target? Your mom. Grandma said, hi, Laurie. Rusty said, hi, Grandma Vic. Grandma Vic said, hi, Rusty. Jane said, LOL, the names of these channels. I know. Grandma said, hi, Israel. Dear Turner said, are you a furry? Just in my free time. New Zealand said, 4-month vacation is slightly crippled there, Randy. Yep, it was a very painful vacation. Wayne said, railroad treats their employees a lot better than trucking companies. Drive a truck for a living, you're treated like garbage. Well, sound like we're on the same level of a playing field. But any employer seems to treat their employee like garbage now because they get away with it. Grandma Vic said, hi, Huggy Bear. Madison said, I need a vacation. It's a beautiful night. Stuart said, it's cold out. Bring your gators inside. Where's Gator at? He'll bring him inside. Grandma said, hi, accident. Emilio said, wake him up, please. Oh, I'm going to wait till he falls asleep. Right on the belly. Rusty said, now to disagree with Wayne, but independent driver is way better. It's just the initial cost on the independent driver. Grandma said, hi, Brandon. Team DLZ said, that room looks like it smells like deli meat. Just whenever you walk out. Ravashan said, who can win, Russia or USA? Why we got to fight? Who's got to be a winner? We can all get along. Madison said, he gonna break another chair, lol. Probably. Grandma said, hi, Beacon Ocean. Dear Turner said, I have 2016 for escape title. Or tight. Team DLC said, you look like Spider-Man that got bit by a normal spider. Rusty said, too funny, Madison. Grandma said, hi, Vincent. Jane said, Rush fan win what? Tennis match? Joshua Brown said, you must be driving a bullet train. Nope, our train doesn't go above 25 miles per hour. We're the slow train. Grandma said, hi, Team DLZ. Rush fan said, hi. Team DLZ said, you look like someone put Seth Rogen in the microwave. Mm-hmm. Dear Turner said, titanium, 2-liter EcoBoost first gen. I've heard the EcoBoost do pretty good. I mean, there's no way around it. I've heard the EcoBoost do pretty good. Parker said, shh, Pops is sleeping. Rusty said, so true, Randy, about the employers and how they treat their employees. Well, it's just like we're trying to get Justin a job. We've applied to over 20 jobs, and he's only heard back from 2. And it's been over a month, and the 2 is an immediate AI response, thanks, but no thanks. Like, You can't tell me you're desperately hiring, but 2 months goes by and you won't send it a thanks but no thanks or anything. Robert Shan said, what tennis? War? No. See, we don't need to be fighting wars anymore. That's because there's a lot of politicians and rich people not getting along. We can all get along. Grandma said SWW. If you didn't know, that is Wayne. Dear
Big
Turner,
chunk, get a life, buddy. You know, where you're gonna keep getting deleted.
Dear Turner said, I'm going to put 350 horsepower, 450 foot-pounds. That sounds awesome.
Oh, wait a minute. He wants me to whip it out. Hold on. Here you go.
Jane said, LOL, tip him if he falls asleep. Oh, yeah. Grandma said, hi, Stuart. Rusty said, Jane, you are bad. Jane said, he's getting awful quiet. Mm-hmm. New Zealand retracted their message. Kinship said, you got an accent, bro. I like that. Ha ha. Countryside, isn't it? Yeah. United States, North Carolina, so technically the South.
Here you go, pig.
New Zealand said the point system is so toxic. The point system is there for employees like us that don't want to get points, but the people who don't care rack the points up and they get them back down.
Check out Pig. I'm going to see where he's from.
Okay, let me get caught up. Joanne Meanza said, Bo Night, good night. Wayne said, EcoBoosts are crap. Okay, I've never messed with one. Don't know, but Brazil. Grandma said, hi, Emilio. Parker said, have you heard of Toby Keith Red, White, Blue? Yes.
That damn dumb bum got timed out again.
Rusty said he should apply out here, Randy. If you are clean, they will hire you on spot. The problem being is CSX and Norfolk Southern around here just furloughed so many people. And where we work, we're not hiring for damn near ever. And I'd love to see him do it, but I love the boy to death, but I don't know if he would want to do it.
26 people, 54 thumbs up.
Dear Turner said, what did you say? Wayne, I think you drove a piece of shit. Oh, whoa now. Easy on each other. I can say I don't like Fords, but we can all disagree. Grandma said, hi, Ravasan. Jameo said, more Spanish. I'm sorry, I don't know Spanish. Parker said, shh, you hear that? Grandma said, hi, Josh. Larry said, hi. Hello again, Larry. Ravashan said, hi. Grandma said, hi, Parker. Daryl said, from an employer standpoint, employees don't give a crap. Employers are at a standoff because nobody wants to work and do a good job. If you notice, the employers treat their good employees like absolute junk, and their bad employees, they bend a knee to them. And it might not be the same where you are, might not have been the same as you as a boss, but that is my personal experience. The shittier employee that you are, the better they treat you.
And the people treat their employees like shit. That's the reason the people have turned their back on them.
Used to, you could go work for a company for 30, 40 years, and they would take care of you. Give you a good salary, they would take care of you, get you a good retirement, a pension, and now they will fire you in a heartbeat for dropping a pin to keep from paying your retirement. Larry said hi again. Ravashan said, hi, Grandma. Are you guys ex-soldier or what? Ken said that. No, Ken, we are not. This was just here when we bought the place.
Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. I am 3 months pregnant.
Grandma said, hi, Ken. Mike said, Wayne, EcoBoosts are very expensive to fix also. Parker said, bye, guys. Have a good night. Jesus loves y'all. Thanks, Parker. Have a great night, buddy. Jesus loves you. Joe wears a drool bib. Is that your dad? Yes, Joe, it is. Joshua said, do you drive the train like GTA? I doubt it does. Those trains aren't there, are monsters. I've been on a train as much as 3 miles long, over 200 car lengths. But the biggest train I go on now is 85 cars, maybe 100 on the worst of days.
33 people, 55 thumbs
Hot
up.
diggity dog. Caleb the Dope Goat said, is there any way you can make them stop screaming? No. New Zealand said, we have the point system here. My current employer uses it, racked up 1 point between here, been here 2 years. Well, I don't usually get points, but they give us 5 paid sick days, and if we go get a doctor's note, we don't get points. I'm all for that, but it's just more for people to abuse. Jane said, take care, Parker. TJ said, with EcoBoost, you can have either Eco or you can have Boost, but you cannot have both.
I am a good guy, Ken, but I don't care to go to the gym.
Rusty said they used to be, Mike, now pretty cheap to change turbos if they go bad.
Ken said, I follow you guys. See you later. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it. See ya.
Joe said he always been slow, or you didn't notice. He's always been slow. Grandma said hi, Joe. Joe Mezen. Jane said, Joe, you need to catch up. Yeah, he's always been that slow. Grandma said hi, Larry. Ken said that 4 Eyes sir looks pregnant. Mm-hmm. Wayne said I got 7.3 Godzilla Ford. I've heard good things about those. Dear Turner said you got a really expensive fixed engine. Ken sent a couple, a smiley face with 3 chins. Dear Turner said 7.3 Godzillas are just a piece of shit. I like 7.3 Power Stroke because it's more reliable and it's more older. Okay. Rusty said, so true, Randy. Daryl, I was in management and screw-ups get away with murder. A good employee gets the book thrown at them. My older brother and I used to talk about this for years. Ken said, I reckon he's a good guy, but need to go to the gym. I followed you guys. See you later. Well, Ken, if you're still in here, your heart's only going to beat a certain amount of time. No need to waste it at the gym. Jane said, bye, Ken. All Eyes on Me, 33511, said that they love Donald Trump. Well, that's good for you, but we don't talk politics. Let's see. You do absolutely nothing with your channel, and you posted a post 11 months ago that just said, and.
What's the name?
Daryl Antonio.
Oh.
So Antonio, a.k.a. All Eyes on Me, loves Donald Trump. Wayne said 7.3 Godzilla is an amazing motor as long as you service the motor correctly. That's every motor. If you service them correctly, they're supposed to last.
Yeah, but I'm not a Ford guy, but I'm telling you something. That Godzilla motor does have the We
Yep.
got that in that Ford work truck we got. It
Yep.
is strong.
Yep, and Mike said, Rusty, it cost me $7,000 to get timing chains replaced when it broke down.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Well, that's like the cam phasers going out in the Ford 5-liter. I don't understand why they can't do that right. And it's the same thing with the EcoBoosts. New Zealand said, I punched the living shit out of another guy at work like kids. Enough said. All
Oh,
I'm
man,
saying is I
it's
can
hard
show
not
you,
to.
I can show you a way to keep them from reoffending. I can show you a way. I don't have many things that really just get my goat, but that's something like that.
Mike says, Daryl, I'm beginning to not like the 3.8 Ford.
Rusty said, wow, Mike. Jane said, Rusty, it was always my experience that the worse you were as an employee, the better you were treated. Absolutely that. Absolutely.
And the more they bitch, the more they listen to the bitchers.
Dear Turner said, no, that not. Rusty said, for sure, Jane. Mike said, exactly, Rusty. That's what I thought. Everything was replaced with Motorcraft parts. That was the only way the guy would repair it. Daryl said, I've never met a Ford engine I liked. Well, Daryl's a Ford activist.
Yeah. Wood chipper's the best way to stop them. I like that in New Zealand.
Yeah. Rusty said, plus, they are butt snorkelers. Delixer the Mixer said, McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's. Rusty said, Godzilla is crazy good. I would like to try one, but not in a new truck. Mike said, Daryl, I'm beginning to not like the 3.8 Ford. I can see why. Dear Turner said, have you ever seen of some 7.3 Power Stroke short brake? I've never seen one break. Well, I've seen one break, but I've never even owned one. Daryl said, I can see that, Mike. You've had a time with that one. Absolutely, they have. Dion Carlo said 11 degrees in Jersey. Hope everyone is safe and warm.
I'm not tired, Grandma. I'm not reading, so I sat back here and got a little dozy.
New Zealand said wood chipper is the best way to stop them. I agree. But I think we should make them suffer just a little bit more. Delixer the Mixer said, are Subaru Outback good cars? I don't think so. I don't think so. Mike said they end up removing the cab to work on the engine because it's shoved so far underneath it. That's mostly every dang Ford truck now.
They say it's easier to take the cab off than it is to work from the top down.
Yep. Dear Turner said, I saw some more 6-liter Power Stroke / LS are the worst. Man, I can agree on the 6-liter Power Stroke, but the LS platform, you can't tell me that they're the worst. They make it consistently 400,000 or 500,000 miles from the factory. Daryl said all new trucks are that way now, Mike. New Zealand said 7.3 is so solid, man. I agree. I would love to have one, but again, they're just so outrageously priced. Rusty said Daryl is a little twisted, but we still like him. Speaking of twisted, where's Dennis? Grandma said, Pops, you look very tired. He answered. Dear Turner said 7.3 power stroke for life. There's no way around it. They don't make enough power from the factory. They were detuned to keep from breaking themselves. They would do anything, they would pull anything except pass a gas station and get out of their own way. Braxton loves cars. Said, how are you? We are good, Braxton. We hope you are. Grandma said, you need some good sleep for sure. Probably didn't help. I was probably snoring last night, so probably kept him up.
I didn't hear it.
Rusty said 7.3 is awesome. Cummins is great. I think the 7.3, the 5.9 Cummins, the 6.7 Cummins without the grid heater, and I love the 6.6 Duramax. Of course, the 6.6 Duramax went through a lot of renditions, but those are some solid options. Daryl said, LOL, like you too, Rusty. Dear Turner said, powder puff. Oh, I mean power stroke. Gotcha. Grandma said, hi, Braxton. Delixer said, Bojangles or Popeyes? Never had Popeyes.
Bojangles, I guess. I don't really care for it.
Grandma said, okay. Wayne said 7.3 power stroke, never has problems with the injectors, dear Turner. Being sarcastic. Well, it's like saying the LB7 Duramax doesn't have trouble with injectors. They do. There's always a flaw. There's always. The perfect engine has a flaw. Or perfect transmission always has a flaw.
Probably got something to do with the humans building them.
Yep. You can have the worst engine, the 6-liter Power Stroke. And it can be good if the right person built it. And you take care of it with your right foot. Daryl said, get it first and the chipper slows it down. Ooh, yeah, feet first.
Yes, Detroit 2-stroke. They sound so good. If you know, you know. Yes, they do.
Rusty said that is what sucks about Ford to pull cab to work on them. Yes. Delixer the Mixer said Toyota Sienna or Honda Odyssey. I don't want either of them because they're minivans. But if I had to pick, Honda Odyssey.
I'd like to have the Honda Odyssey to do a body swap.
Just the all-wheel drive model. Dear Turner said good with the thumbs up. Grandma said hi, Delixer the Mixer. New Zealand said LS Power is wicked, especially LS1. I agree. Dear Turner said, what's your favorite kind of engines?
LS,
I mean, I don't know if I'd even consider it to be the favorite. It's just the easiest to work on and the best to build power. I mean, just GM small blocks. I mean, and that goes from the old small blocks, the LTs, the LSs. I mean, they're all just...
But I know Rusty's going to get on me like this, but I'll tell you something. In 1977... they built a ski teak boat, had a 302 in it, and I'm going to tell you something. That thing sounded wicked on that water. I know I owned it. I liked it.
But, I mean, I'm more of a GM man myself. Daryl said feet first into the chipper. Agreed, second. Wayne said Bojangles and 6.2 LS bad boy. You crazy boy. Hey, you want to talk to somebody doing a 6.2 LS tree? Grandma Vic's husband, Grand Pedo Vic. He's doing an LS3 and a 6L80 to go in his 2003 Crown Vic PPV.
Am I still only showing 55? I mean, all these new people coming in here.
I'm only showing 55.
We're only got 55.
Daryl said Duramax up to 2005. Man, you just had to hit me where it hurts. I got 06, and that's the LBZ. They say until the 6-speed L5P, that LBZ and the LB7 was the best. They say. I've only had two to compare.
Madison said, what's the loudest most?
Yeah. New Zealand said Detroit 2-stroke, they sound so good. If you know, you know. Well, I don't know. Dad does. Delixer the Mixer said, hi, Grandma. Rusty said, always flaws. So true, Randy. Well, we can all harbor some hatred toward Ford, but you got to give credit where credit's due. They've done something right. It's been a long time, but they used to do stuff right. Grandma said, I didn't even see Kane with all the jackets around him. Yeah, he kind of blended in like some camo back there. Dear Turner said, do you know what my favorite car in the 1989 Ford Thunderbird Turbo Coupe? Huh, cool. Madison said, I could see you driving a minivan. Look, I would lower one down about an inch, 2 inch, and put some 20s on it. Oh, I'd wreck that thing. Dear Turner said, legend. No. Rusty said old GM engines were the best. That they just overcomplicated them. Dear Turner said, I have a Ford Escape. Well, we have, if you are not aware, at any given time, with no one here, 23 vehicles, 4 trailers, and a boat. Daryl said, I'm postponing taking the rear end over tomorrow due to the weather.
Probably a good idea.
With how bad your weather is up there, I would definitely postpone. Madison said with a loud exhaust. Well, you have a 5.3, not a 6.3 or 6.2.
Don't matter, it's still got a loud exhaust.
Yeah,
It sounds good.
it does sound really good. Madison said 55 because I can't drive 55. Rusty said, what? Daryl letting a little snow stop you? Lol. Miki said, I retired after 30 years working for Long Island Railroad. Well, congratulations on retiring. Long Island Railroad. I bet you've seen some weird stuff up there. Daryl said, after 05, they changed internals. Same with the Allison Auto. 04 to 05, they had the 5-speed Allison, I think. And then they went to the Allison 1000 6-speed. But 05 and 06, Duramax is the same. They're the LBZs. In the beginning of the of 05 was, I think, LLY, I think. And they had a big problem of blowing head gaskets, like the 6-liter Ford. Deere Turner said 2008 F-150 fleet models, Menards green. You had me? Nope, you never had me on that. I'm sorry. Delix of the Mixer said, I heard Fords are the worst trucks. Is that truth or not? It's opinion. Anything you want to talk about is opinion based. They all have their flaws. Like we like GM and we give Rusty stuff for liking Fords. Daryl doesn't like Fords. Doesn't mean we don't like Rusty. We just don't like Fords.
I
Rusty
drive
said,
one every day at work, though.
Rusty said, nice, Miki. Retired after 42 years BNSF. And BNSF might buy CSX if NS and what's-her-face merge. New Zealand said, we had one of the boat I used to fish out. Man, it sings, especially when it's loaded up. I got a 351, the 5.8 GT 40 in my ski boat. Rusty said, I used to own Ford Turbo Coupe. Fun car. Sounds like it. Deere Turner said 4.2 liter V6 reliable from Ford. Sounds like it. Goo Pender. Geez, Louise, two incredibly handsome men. Why, thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Daryl said, I haven't heard if Chris is still going or not. The Elixir of the Mixer said, Subaru Outbacks are great because of low center of gravity. Cool. Grandma said, hi, Goopender. Joshua said, if someone was offering a free race car, would you take it?
Yeah.
Why not? Daryl said yes, and the 6-speed had issues. That is, again, the Allison 5-speed from the 2000 and what? 2002, all the way to the Allison 1000. Did you know it is a 6-speed transmission? If you change out the TCM, you have 6 gears. GM just didn't do it. You have 6 gears. Like, it is insane. I learned about that, and they said they can do that to your truck. You have 6 gears. I don't understand why they didn't do it, though. Miki said, good job, Rusty. Goopender said, hello. Deere Turner said, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Millie, the silly XP, said, hi, hello. Wayne said, 7.3 Power Stroke is a Navistar International bus motor. Too heavy, too slow, sucks fuel. That's why front axle always getting the death wobble. Deere Turner said, no. Mike said, good a tap out, guys. Stay warm. See you, Mike. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Thank you.
Keep it silly, buddy. Behavioral Francis HQ. Are y'all brothers or finance HQs? No. That is my dad. I'm his eldest son. I got 2 younger brothers. New Zealand said, have fun trying to work on your Subaru Outback. It's cramped. Yep. Rusty said, see ya, Lone Ranch Garage. Daryl said, the computer was the issue. Okay. Behavioral Finance HQ said, what y'all talking about? Whatever you want to talk about. As long as it's appropriate, we don't talk religion, politics, controversial subjects, and as long as it's appropriate, we'll talk about it. But you only got 13 minutes until we end the live. Mike said, night, Rusty. Behavioral said America first, but then retracted their message. Hey, I'm all for supporting the country you're in. We're in America, of course. We agree with that, but that's about as controversial as we'll get. Joshua Samuels said, how was your growing up like? Lots of work. Sometimes I thought they were being very unfair to me, but I think growing up was pretty all right. I'm being straight up and honest. Just don't tell the bald man. I think they did their best with me. I turned out all right. Wayne said, fight, want to talk about diesel motor, bulletproof and sounds good and can't kill it. 12 valve Cummins, an amazing motor. I heard the old 12 valve only needs one motor to run, and that's basically to control the fuel pump. The rest of it's mechanical injection.
Only needs one motor to run?
One wire to run.
Oh.
And that's when you shut off the old 12 valve, it shuts off so violently because it's fuel starvation. I think that's cool. Pork Chop said, USA, USA, USA. Hello, Pork Chop. How you doing tonight? Jay Outdoorsman, Unk Tired. Well, we really hadn't done much today, but I think relaxing like this is just about as tiresome as actually working. New Zealand said, owned heaps of Subaru, hated working on them. Head gasket is such a fun job. Isn't that the horizontal plane boxer motor? 4-cylinder and like instead of a V or an inline, it's sideways horizontal. Delixer the Mixer said, what does cramped mean? I don't have an Outback. Super tight, confined space. Not much room. Behavioral said, yeah, I'm respecting your no political conversation, so I removed it. Well, I appreciate you respecting it. As long as you're respectful about stuff and as long as you're not trying to like create issues, we'll talk about anything. We're open books. If you're new here, we do this every day, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do a breakfast live every Sunday morning, and we try to do a video every day. The video today is 24 hours in and not even 60% uploaded. We're doing the best with what we got, and most of the time our content might not be super interesting, but you're getting our day-to-day life. But welcome to the channel. Delixer the Mixer said, who is your dad's favorite child?
Don't have one.
All three of us. Jay Outdoorsman said, you hunt? No, sir, we do not. Or ma'am, whichever one you are. I don't know. I'm not going to assume it. Rusty said, do you think mechanical Cummins was the best? I don't know. I can't compare. I can't
stop adding computers to it. You're a lot better.
Yeah, I agree with that. I have never had one to compare it to. I mean, if I had a 7.3 Power Stroke and I had a mechanical Cummins sitting right there and I could drive them, load the same thing behind my LBZ and them, I would have an opinion. I just like my Duramax. I like the way a Cummins sounds. I don't like their body styles. I don't like their automatics. I would rather have their 6-speeds. But I'm not going to say one's better than the other without having the other. Lauren sent 100 for 2 joules and then comboed another 100 for 2 joules. Well, thank you, Lauren. Daryl said Felix. Kane. Pork Chop said, I'm doing good. Happy to see you guys. Always happy. Always a happy time. David, well, you missed me earlier. I turned this PG Live into a rated R Live real fast.
David, we had a problem with the computer and we switched out. That's why he's reading and I'm not.
Yep. Grandma said, good night, everyone. God bless you all and your families. Good night, Grandma.
Good night, Grandma. Be
Thank
safe.
you for coming
Thank
in.
You.
New Zealand said, yes, horizontal boxer engine. Bump that. Hey, John Jones, welcome back. Again, you got timed out this morning, and you're going to ask the same stupid crap that got you timed out this morning. Rusty said, good night, Grandma Vic. Good seeing you. Delixer the Mixer said, yes, but cramped where? What parts are cramped? Under the hood, the bonnet, where you work on the motor. Grandma said, Randy's, thank you for your live. Have a great night. God bless you and the family. You too, Grandma.
Yeah, Grandma, thank
Hope
you.
y'all have a wonderful time and stay warm. Looks like y'all had the grandbabies too. Jane said, take care, Grandma, and said, hi, Pork Chop. David Tony said, oh, your dad actually does stop reading comments. Well, like he told you, we had a problem with the computer, and I took over. But people seem to like him reading more than me. But it seems to be a 50-50 chance. Daryl says, Detroit. Ha! Pork Chop said, howdy, Jane. Hopefully you're having a good night. XTC601X and 7.3 is a beast. I heard it'll pull anything, but it ain't getting out of its own way. Ain't going there fast. And you ain't passing a gas station. Delixer the Mixer said, my Uber driver said Kia.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this. And remember, keep it silly. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Sorry the phone died and I just now got power back. But like I said, y'all have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this and keep it silly. Thank you.
Thank you.